Hey, this is William with ProfitPharaoh.com, and I just wanted to do a quick review and demonstration of a product that I just started using and have been looking to get for a while, and just kind of wanted to share what it can do and why I thought it was a great product for other people to take a look at as well. The product is called the Best Spinner, and what it does is it takes your article and it adds something called syntax, which is just a format that when you run it through the spinner, it'll create virtually an unlimited amount of copies of that article that are all unique and slight variations from each other. And the idea is that you can take a piece of content, like an article you've written, run it through the spinner, use it on multiple websites that you own, and create the illusion of unique content to Google. And more specifically, how I tend to use it is if I post some content on a blog, I will then run it through the spinner, take those new articles and post those to Web 2.0 sites like Hub Pages or Squidoo, and then make links from those pointing back to my original blog. And you can see here, this is the sales page for it. They've got a 7-day trial, money back guarantee, so it's definitely worth checking out with a lot of risk involved. Alright, so what I wanted to actually show you today was one website that I built a couple years ago, and when I put the site together I was following the guidelines of another online marketer. And one of his suggestions was to add content to your site. You could go to a site like Easing Articles and then just copy that content to your site. And technically that's legal and allowed as long as you maintain links to the author and any links that were in the original article. Now the problem with that though is now I have all these links on my site to other people's pages. And not only that, I have content that isn't unique. So this typically isn't going to show up in the search engines, this particular page, because it's not unique content. So today what I wanted to show you was using that Best Spinner tool to rewrite some of this content that I took from Easing Articles to create unique articles that I can post back on my blog here. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and just copy one of these articles. I'm going to open up the Best Spinner program, and this is the interface for the new version 3. It's a lot more user-friendly than the last version. So in the past, if you've looked at this program and thought about getting it, there's even more reason now. What I'm going to go ahead and do is paste in that article that I just copied from my blog, and I'm going to edit some things here. I'm going to take out the link to the author. Since this is going to be my own content now, I don't need to include that in there. I'm going to go ahead and take out any links that they added to other sites. And then there's several ways that I can spin this article. I can go ahead and add the spin text to it, and then I can have a spinnable copy of this content that I can make multiple copies of. But I really only need one copy of it for my website right now. So what I really wanted to show you was this one button right here called Auto Rewrite. And what it'll do is it'll take my entire article and it will rewrite it using the best synonyms that the Best Spinner has in its database, which a lot of times come from other users that are using the program. So again, I'm just going to go ahead here and hit this one button, Auto Rewrite. And in that split second, it went ahead and rewrote this entire article. One other option that is an upgrade to the Best Spinner is something called Copyscape. And basically that's a tool that lets you compare your content to other content that's already online. And it'll tell you if your content is unique or not, or whether I need to make more changes to make it unique from the articles that are already online. But I'm going to go ahead and assume it did a pretty good job the first time here, and I'm going to go ahead and copy it, and I'm going to go back into WordPress where I have my articles, and I'm going to delete what's in here and replace it with the new spun content. I'm going to go ahead and move the title up to here, hit update, come back to my site and hit refresh, and now I have some unique content, several hundred words worth, that took me a couple seconds to rewrite. Or if I didn't already have this on my blog, I could go get it from an article directory and then make a new post. You can see here it might need a little bit of formatting. I could put returns back in after paragraphs, I could put bullet points back in, but the hard part was already done. So I hope that was a somewhat worthwhile demonstration of some of the power of the software. It really can do a lot more But this was just one use for that I thought of recently, and I thought I'd go ahead and put it up on a video for you guys. If you're interested in checking it out, there's a link right below the video. And for some other software recommendations, you can check out my blog, profitpharaoh.com.